I've invested over $500,000 in mentors in the last 5 years, and in this video, I'm gonna tell you what I've learned from every single one of them so that you don't have to spend that money. We're gonna talk about Scott Olford, Tacky Moore, Dan Martell, Boris Kolan, and Adley. So the first mentor that I hired was Scott Olford. What Scott really taught me is how to productize my knowledge. Scott was well known in the industry for basically getting in front of people. He had this method called the ROI method, which referred to relevancy, omnipresence, and intimacy. Scott is where I learned how to create connection-based content because his philosophy is that if you can help your audience get to know you on a deep level, outside of the product or the service that you can offer, it's gonna make them wanna work with you because they'll feel a personal connection. Scott ended up costing me about $25,000 Canadian, and when I hired Scott is when I started PT Domination. The second mentor that I hired was Tacky Moore. Now, I hired Tacky when I was running 2 coaching businesses. 1, fitness coaching for Aesthetic Nation, 2, PT Domination. And because I was running both businesses, I wasn't doing either one of them effectively. The biggest thing that I learned from Tacky Moore was to kill my baby. I needed to kill the thing that had brought me to this point so that I could focus all of my energy and all of my attention on building PT Domination. It was one of the scariest moments of my entire life because I was folding a business that was doing $50,000 a month so that I could build my dream, so that I could build PT Domination. Tacky Moore also introduced me to the group coaching method because before I was doing a lot of one-on-one stuff for my clients. Once I hired Tacky, he showed me the value of bringing people together in a group setting, which will give them more value, create a sense of community, and take a lot less of my time. Tacky Moore took me from $30,000 a month to over $500,000 a month. I worked with him for about 3 years, and in total, I spent about $150,000 on Tacky. The next mentor that I hired was Boris Kolan. Now, I hired Boris when I started Aesthetic Nation Gym, and I wanted to grow the gym, and I didn't know exactly how to do it. Boris has over 900 Fit Body Bootcamp locations, so I knew that if I wanted to be the best, that I had to learn from the best. And if we're being completely honest, I hired Boris a little bit prematurely because I had just taken over the gym and I had no idea how to run it, and then I'm going to Boris with all these business problems that I don't even understand yet. Like, I didn't even know what the problem was. So Boris did help us grow the gym. He's the reason that we have a billboard in Kelowna because he told us to do that. But more importantly, what Boris taught us how to do is sell high-ticket VIP coaching offers. So when me and Cole worked with Boris, it cost us $100,000 for 12 months. That's when we realized, why don't we have some sort of high-ticket offer for ourselves, for our own clients? So Cole and I launched a VIP coaching program last year, and it was $50,000 for 6 months. We ended up working with 15 clients in that time frame. One of our clients, Trent Harrison, went on to make $100,000 a month. Another one of our clients, Nicole Troutman, went on to make $100,000 a month. That entire VIP coaching offer that we created would not have been possible if we didn't hire Boris. Now, Boris was $100,000 USD for the year, which was about $140,000 Canadian. Once our coaching with Boris was done, I knew that I wanted another high-level mentor, but I didn't know where to turn. The truth is, at this point, PT Domination was doing anywhere from $600,000 to $800,000 a month, but we didn't have systems inside of the business. Cole and I built this business literally by jumping out of the airplane and learning how to fly on the way down, and a lot of the problems that we were facing were because the system that we built is inefficient. And so finally, at scale, some of the cracks that we'd revealed because we just moved too fast was causing a lot of problems in the business. So we hired Dan Martell to systemize our business. Dan Martell taught us the importance of tracking all of the numbers in our coaching business. Dan Martell is also famous for the book Buy Back Your Time. Because of Dan Martell, Cole and I both now have an executive assistant, but not only that, we've learned to work effectively through our people. Cole and I don't need to be in the business to get the work done now. We've learned how to lead our people properly so that the people can build the business. Now, I spend about $100,000 USD on Dan Martell, which equals about $140,000 Canadian. Now, the last mentor that I hired, and this is my most recent mentor, her name is Adley. Now, Adley is widely known on social media as the king of getting views. She gets 1 billion views per month on social media. Now, over the course of the last 24 months, my Instagram has grown to over 200,000 followers. And a lot of the people that I've learned from have given me a lot of tools, insights, knowledge, and value, but I want somebody that's gonna help me get to the next level. And so I reached out to Adley. She's got 864,000 followers on Instagram, so I asked her, I'm like, do you have a one-on-one coaching offer? And Adley replied to me, I have 3 different offers. Offer number 1 is $25,000, you get to work with one of my coaches. Offer number 2 is $50,000, and I'll fly you out to Nashville and we can film for a day. Offer number 3 is $100,000 for 6 months, and you work one-on-one directly with me. Now, one-on-one for 6 months is literally double the price that I paid for Boris and double the price that I paid for Dan Martell because they gave me a full year. But I thought to myself, if I wanna learn from the best, then I'm gonna have to pay to learn from the best. And so I hired Adley. Now, I'm actually still in the process of working with Adley, and I did my first ever filming session, but I can tell you just by working with her for the last month, already my insight and my view on social media is changing. She gets some videos that will get 100 million views on Facebook. And so that just tells me that there's another level to the game that I don't fully understand. And so the reason that I hired Adley is to unlock the secrets to the algorithm so that I know what's gonna go viral and what isn't. Now again, I spent $100,000 USD on Adley, which equals out to about $140,000 Canadian. I've actually got a bonus one for you. It's number 6. His name's Devin Giotto. Now Devin Giotto literally elevated my content game to a completely new stratosphere. Devin Giotto cost me $6,000 USD per month, and I worked with him for about 6 months. After 6 months, Devin reached out to me and he's like, yo, B. He's like, how about you business coach me and I'll do your content with you? And I was like, done, brother. Because Devin Giotto is a 19-year-old stud, and now he's making over $100,000 a month because of some of the work that we did together. Plus, he's also a top G. Devin Giotto really deep dove into value content. So you guys that follow me on social media, they get a lot of value from my content. The reason that my short form content is valuable is Devin Giotto. He is the single reason that I went from 50,000 followers to 200,000 followers. Without him, I never would have grown on social media, and I wouldn't have had the in-depth understanding of what valuable content actually means. And again, that cost me about $36,000 USD, so that it equals out to about $60,000 Canadian. And there you have it. Yes, I spent an asinine amount of money on mentors, but that's exactly why I'm at the position that I'm at right now. Too many of you are afraid to invest in mentorship, and that's why you're stuck. You're trying to figure it out from YouTube or podcasts or Google or ChatGPT. And don't get me wrong, I do that too, but I pay for speed. And this is the thing, in life, you either pay of one of two ways. Way number one is you pay with time, and you spend years of your life trying to figure it out, putting the pieces of the puzzle together. Way number two is you pay for speed. You hire somebody that has the results that you want so that they can help you get closer a lot faster without wasting any time. Now, if you're watching this video and you're interested in working with me as your mentor and you want me to help you grow your coaching business, tap the button below to book in for a call with me and my team. Because you're watching this video, I'll give you 25% off business coaching for online trainers. So again, if you're struggling to grow on social media, you want some help, and you want some insight from a dude that's actually done it, tap the button below to book in for my calendar, and I'll talk to you soon.